ROLI updates the Noise app once again, we get a new tool for all the STEM users out there, and IK Multimedia jumps into hardware. Find out more coming up. Thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. Now let's get into the video. So software and hardware manufacturer ROLI has updated their Noise app once again. This time they've added some new performance features as well as some really cool new effects. So if you are a user of ROLI blocks or even the Seaboard block, you now have access to some really cool effects as well as some changes to the overall GUI and the way things move around in that app. So if you do own that hardware and use the Noise app, be sure to update right away to take advantage of these new features. Software developer Audionamix has just released STEMS 1.1. Now this app will take your whole track and then break it into the STEMS format. So you have 4 separate tracks, each with their own volume level, and you can use them with other STEM applications such as Tractor from Native Instruments, and use it to mix in and multi-track basically in your DJ set. So Native Instruments has their actual STEMS tool already, so you can bring in your own multi-tracks and create a STEM track. But this actually takes the opposite approach, where you can take one track and break it up into 4 separate tracks to take it into STEMS. And this is a huge step because I know a lot of DJs out there maybe aren't into the whole production side of things yet, so they don't have multi-tracks that they can bring into STEMS. But I'm sure there are plenty of DJs out there that have songs that they know they can utilize with STEMS and bring different parts in and out and use it, but they don't have the multi-tracks, so they can't create the STEMS. But with this new app, you are able to do that. Now, I haven't used the app myself, but for $99, just the idea of the ability to have that possibility, maybe that might work on every track, but I'm sure you'll get some good results at least some of your library. So if you've been thinking about STEMS and trying to use it and implement it into your live performances, this might be a tool that you want to add to your arsenal. And finally, software developer IK Multimedia looks to be jumping into the hardware game with their new synth named Uno. Now this synth is only going to be $199 retail about, and it looks like it has some really cool features, taking the really popular format now of smaller synthesizers that go along with things like the Korg Volcas and even things like some Innovations products. This thing looks like it can fit right along into that workflow with really simple MIDI in and out using those small jacks. And it's really cool to see a software manufacturer take the leap into something in the hardware space. IK Multimedia has been making plenty of synths for years now. A lot of quality stuff has come out of their camp, so I'm really curious to see how their first synthesizer is gonna sound. I like the form factor. It really reminds me of the Propeller Head's Reason audio interface with the design, how it kind of is like an L shape at an angle. Really cool. I like the fact that it has like the touch keyboard at the bottom. Really interested on how this thing sounds, and I'm really curious to see how it stacks up against all the other smaller synthesizers in this price point as well as in this form factor. So that's it for the news this week. So question today, what small synth are you looking to add to your arsenal? Go ahead and leave that down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And as always, if you found this video useful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click right here to subscribe to this channel. Or if you'd like to watch more content, go ahead and click on that video right there. And thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. See you next time.